What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're going to be talking about the San Francisco 49ers, but mostly just Trey Lance and how I think he's going to have a outstanding season next year, in which is really his first season in the NFL. So if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe for more 49ers videos, and let's get straight to it. So, yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo, he's still on the 49ers, and it's not looking too good that he's going to get traded soon. I honestly do see us honestly cutting him. I don't see him being on the team next season at all because there's just no reason for him to be. I mean, Trey Lance, he's going to be in his second season in the NFL. He barely had any playing time last year. And you can't forget, he was the third overall pick. We traded so much to get him. So you can't just bench him 2 years in a row, especially because this team is a win now. I mean, we've made the playoffs 2 times in the last 3 years. We almost won. We almost won 2 Super Bowls. I mean, we made the NFC Championship twice, made it to the Super Bowl once, lost in the NFC Championship last year to the Rams. But yeah, it's just looking like the Niners, they're a win now team, and Trey Lance next season might be a breakout year for him, and I honestly believe it could be. This player, he has a lot of options on the offensive side. Deebo Samuel is an outstanding all-pro wide receiver, and he literally carried this group on his back last season in the playoffs. So he has some great offensive players there, and Ayuk over there as well. So he has the talent there, and he can run. He can pass, he can run, he can kind of do everything, and he's just like your ideal point guard you want. And the Niners have made it clear today, even that they have even said in a press conference that Trey Lance is our quarterback for the future. He is our number one option there, and I have a feeling he's going to be very, very well last year. And over our 3 playoff games last year, we did average 17 points per game, and we got a great defensive coordinator there. D'Amico Ryans, he didn't let the Packers score a touchdown in their playoff game at home in the divisional round last year. So we're a very, very well-rounded team. We did finish last year with the ninth best scoring unit and third overall in fewest yards allowed. So yeah, our defense is spectacular there, and yeah, I'm just really excited to see how it plays out. I mean, last draft we did get some corners as well, so we have a good we have a more solid cornerback unit there, and secondary. So I do think the Niners will definitely be better on the defensive side, even better than they were last year. And yeah, it's all going to be a lot better for us next season. One of the biggest Brandon Ayuk believers on this planet. I think next year is definitely breakout season for him. This is going to be his third year in the NFL, and he has a lot to prove. He was drafted in the first round. He hasn't had the greatest career. I know that Jimmy Garoppolo didn't target him as much as he did Debo and George Kittle and all those guys, but he's definitely going to be the second best wide receiver on this team. I could see him even making a Pro Bowl next year. I just think next year is going to be, if he does stay healthy, that is, because yeah, players can get injured pretty easily. I just think next season is the year for him. He's going to prove everyone wrong, and he's going to have a new quarterback there as well, who believes in him more than Jimmy Garoppolo ever did, and it's just going to be very fun to watch Brandon Ayuk. So Brandon Ayuk's stats throughout his career are 1,574 yards, 10 touchdowns. Last season he had a way better year than he had before, scoring 5 touchdowns and 826 yards, averaging 14.8 yards and 43. So yeah, definitely a lot better than before, and he's just getting better and better after every season. And you can't forget, we also have George Kittle there. He needs to stay healthy because he is, I'd say, injury prone at this point. He's missing a lot of games every year, but we have all seen that when he's healthy, he is probably the best tight end in the NFL. Definitely top two. If he would be behind anyone, it would be Travis Kelce. And he's just a great tight end. He can kind of do everything. He can block, he can score touchdowns, he's fast, and he's just ideal. And he was Jimmy Garoppolo's favorite target there, and he's going to help out Trey Lance a lot more because Trey Lance is a mobile quarterback, and he'll help out with blocking and everything over there. So the 49ers also have arguably the best offensive lineman in the NFL in Trent Williams, who did re-sign with the Niners, a 6-year, $138 million contract, which is, he's now the highest paid lineman in the NFL of all time, I believe. Yeah, so I just think Trent Williams, he's going to help out Trey Lance a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. He is not used to having a mobile quarterback because Jimmy Garoppolo is obviously not, as we all have seen, and he's gonna have to change his game a lot. He's gonna have to work around Trey Lance's playing style. So during this era of 49ers football, we have never really had the greatest of running backs, but I think we picked up a solid one last year in I believe it was honestly like a sixth round or something in Elijah Mitchell. He's very, very talented. He's a great running back. He's very fast, and yeah, we just got a really great player there in him. And yeah, last year he averaged 963 yards. In the postseason, he did get 169. And yeah, I'm just really excited to watch him next year, and he's going to have a mobile quarterback as well. And yeah, this whole team is going to play a lot different because we have a new quarterback there. We won't be watching Jimmy Garoppolo at all. It'll be all about Trey Lance, and he has a lot to prove. You're a third overall player in your second season. You can't come out playing horrible. You've got a lot of experience, or not really experience. You've gotten a lot. You've learned a lot since you came into the league. You've made the playoffs, almost the Super Bowl once. You've watched our team play in the playoffs, like multiple playoff games there. So he just has a lot to prove next season, and I think he's going to live up to it. We have a great offensive-minded coach here in Kyle Shanahan, and we did lose our offensive coordinator, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. He was very important to this team, but I think Kyle Shanahan is just a great, great head coach there, especially for Trey Lance. He's a guy that believes in him, and Trey Lance is going to be happy on the Niners for the rest of his career, or however long that plays out. And for the rest of the video, I'm just going to be talking about Deebo Samuel, and he has not re-signed a contract yet. We have not offered him an extension. I do expect us to do that in the next couple of weeks, though. He's a very, very important player on this team. He did request a trade about a couple months ago, and that obviously didn't happen. I'm very happy it didn't, and he's definitely happy to stay on the team here, and I'm very, very excited to see him get paid an extension, which is really what he deserves there. So that's all I have to talk about in today's video. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe for daily 49ers videos, and I'm out of here, guys. Peace.